Okay, so this just happened in Antarctica and no one is talking about why. 3 people had to be rescued from McMurdo Station in Antarctica in the middle of the Antarctic winter. 2 of them needed urgent medical care and 1 of them was critically ill. The New Zealand Air Force spent nearly 20 hours flying in total darkness using night vision goggles and then landed on an airstrip that they had to manually create to get to these people. They even left the planes running the entire time so that the fuel wouldn't freeze up, and they called it a hot fuel. So nobody is talking about what happened to these people. They're not giving any details, so I'm curious, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
They probably had to get rescued because they probably had severe hypothermia and frostbite. But let's be honest, we all know they're hiding things in Antarctica.
What the heck did I just catch? I don't know if I can hold him, bro.
I've been with Ryan for 30 minutes and he's
you hold this
caught
real
an
quick?
unidentified species.
This is... I don't want to get hurt, bro. I don't know if they're...
As he holds
venomous.
it.
Dude. What the heck is this? The ink is purple, man.
Get in our hands. That is insane.
Look at this thing.
Dude, your hands are covered.
Dude, what the heck is that? Let's see what happens when he goes back.
Wow.
Wait, he's gonna...
Look
Oh,
at
look.
that.
It's swimming. That's insane.
That is crazy.
From probably like related to
Oh,
a
What?
squid or something.
that is the weirdest thing I've ever caught in my life.
Here, I got some fresh water.
Yeah.
Get the ink in your hand.
Look at my hands. Show that to the camera. We haven't even fished yet. That's insane.
Is this not some sort of like octopus species? Somebody in the comments said you caught cranberry sauce. Oh, here's what it is. It's called a sea hare. Yeah, I have never seen one of those in my life.
Did you hear about the huge mystery that all the cats in the state of Florida and in southern Georgia are traveling to Miami and gathering in this certain spot? It's baffling the scientific experts and it's baffling the local city governors. They don't know what to do. And it's all the way, like I said, from Jacksonville, Florida, that is the most north of the state, and in Georgia, the cats are just leaving the homes. The ones that are domesticated, the alley cats are leaving, and they're trekking hundreds of miles all the way down to the south of the state. Scientific experts think that there might be some magnetic thing going on, like there's a magnetic epicenter there that's messing with the cats' brains, and it's causing them to want to gather here. But look at all of these cats. And so local officials are going to PetSmart and asking them, hey, do you have any food that you can donate? Because we don't want these cats to die of a fatality death. They've tried to shoo them away at first, but the cats just keep coming back and coming back. And so I think it's kind of cool and kind of neat and fun, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. But what do you think about this?
I'm not gonna lie, if I walked down the street and saw that, I'd be like, okay, what cat lady left their door open? They could possibly all be going there because it's like warmer, maybe, kind of like birds do. I don't know.
I just want to show you the sky. I mean, talk about a grid. This is just crazy. I just want to show you the sky. I mean, talk about a grid. This is just crazy.
It looks like sound frequencies, but with clouds. I'm gonna go ahead and say HARP is causing this. I'm just saying, how do clouds get perfectly like that? That's crazy.
What's that? Oh, there's a competitor to Neuralink? What's it called? Oh, Synchron? And they started before Neuralink? Who owns it? Oh, Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates? That must be a goodie. Well, how does it work? Oh, they just have to inject something into your neck with a needle? Oh, it's like microchips and it goes in your brain? Well, that's fun. Yeah, once they inject you with this, it's like little microchips go in through your bloodstream and then like basically live in your brain, and you're able to operate things without even moving. We're talking you think about it and your computer mouse moves, you're able to click on something. So you can just do everything through just thought. Just send text messages, emails, move your wheelchair, operate home smart systems, all just through your thought. Okay, that sounds like some black magic to me. Oh, goody.
I am not injecting anything in my neck just so I can use my mouse with my thoughts. I am perfectly okay with clicking and typing.
Dude, I've never seen anything like this besides on the internet. Look at the leaves on this tree. It's not windy. It's doing it over here too. Bro. Hold up. There's nothing. Dude. I mean, there's a little wind. But, I mean, look at the rest of the tree. That's like a normal leaf blowing, right? Oh, those are kind of doing it too. Look at these. What is happening here? I mean, this may be lack of proper knowledge. Something. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, there's a little breeze, like I said, but there's nothing in this tree. It's not even a big branch, just a tiny little branch. Bro. Alright.
I like that he waves to it at the end. I mean, the tree could be saying hi. Someone in the comments said it's a black walnut tree, and that specific tree draws a lot of water through its stem, and during broad daylight, photosynthesis happens, and it causes them to vibrate. I did not know that.
I never seen nothing like this. Lightning struck, and it pulled up the cement on the ground. I got it on camera. Lightning struck and hit. Man, that's a hole right there too. It's literally flooding.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I cannot believe this. Look at the hole. You have to call the police because they're gonna have to get you up out of there. This way.
Is it like this whole size up? Completely up?
Yes, the hole is right here. So you good right there, but you can't. You gonna mess up your car if you keep trying to Yeah, don't try to keep doing. I ain't never seen all this in my life. Make sure you don't have them walking up here because you don't know where else the holes are at.
I have never seen lightning do that. I'm looking at a picture right now I found on Reddit, and I did not know it could do that. I hope everyone's all right, but holy crap.
Authorities in California have sounded the alarm as blue pigs have been found. Not blue quite like this, but they are extremely blue. I had to blur an image, so here it comes. This is the level of blue we're talking about here. It's not a hint of blue, it's not barely noticeable, it is blue. So far the blue pigs have been found in Monterey County, which is actually kind of a coincidence because this is where wild European boars were introduced in the 1920s. They hybridized with domestic pigs that had been brought over in the 1700s, and now those descendants can be found all across California. And that's how these blue pigs were actually found. Because they're invasive and they can be problematic for landowners, there are people who, like, one of their jobs is to go out and trap and remove the pigs. And when I looked into this, I learned that in this case, the person who is trapping these pigs usually donates the meat to low-income families, which is if we have invasive pigs, at least it's going to feed low-income families. I think that's pretty cool. But anyway, he obviously didn't donate this meat when he noticed the blue color, and he knew exactly what that blue color meant. The blue flesh was caused by humans, and it was actually an indicator that this pig had consumed a lot of poison. And when the person who trapped the pigs attempted to identify where the poison was coming from, this is where it gets kind of bad. He realized the pigs, they were targeting bait traps that had been set out for squirrels. They were turning over the traps, they were trying to access it. At this point, the pigs had considered this a food source. And it's a really slow-acting poison that's part of, like, what it's meant to do is make it so the animals that consume it don't realize what the food is that's making them sick. And the poison specifically was diphacinone, which is an anticoagulant. It makes it so your body can't recycle its vitamin K. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting, so eventually the animals, as this accumulates in their system, they just suffer internal bleeding until they die. According to the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, a 2018 study found that around 8.3% of their wild pigs were found to have this poison in their system. So they want to remind people that if you see blue flesh, don't eat it. That poison's bad for you. They did say it's usually like one sitting isn't probably going to be too bad. You may get some effects, you may feel lethargic, but it typically takes like, you got to kind of work that level up. You got to eat a lot of the food. Don't take that the wrong way. That wasn't a challenge. I'm just explaining how you can end up dying from this poison.
So the food was designed to get them sick without them knowing. Huh. Doesn't that sound familiar? I feel bad for the pigs, man. I'm not gonna lie. And it's crazy how that poison turns them blue.
That is a deer running in the water. Oh my God! Is anybody seeing this besides us? What the? That's a deer, bro. That's a deer.
Is this not just super shallow water? Someone in the comments said they did research on the location that was tagged, and apparently this river is 3 to 10 feet deep. So that is a little weird how that deer is just jumping across the water like that. I mean, could it be a reindeer? Whatever.
You're going here for $1 million.
I mean, for $1 million, I don't see why not, unless something weird is going on here.
All right, so I'm over at Granny house. You know how when you go over your grandma's house, you get to playing in the photos and stuff like that, the photo albums, the pictures and shit. So I'm playing around with them, and I'm like, oh shit, Frozone, oh my God, look at that. I'm sitting on my pop lap or whatever. Then I'm like, oh shit, Frozone, look at that. Then I'm like, oh shit, Frozone, look at that. The Incredibles came out in 2004. How the f do I have a Frozone toy in 2001 going on 2002? I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe I'm tripping. Like, maybe I'm doing too much and it's not that serious, but I really don't get that shit, bro. Because that movie came out at the end of 2004. I think it was like November 4th, 5th, 6th, one of them shits. How could that be in that picture?
It could be an early promotion for the movie, but 2 years in advance is crazy. And also, weren't the dates on those cameras sometimes wrong back in the day? That disgusting thing is a bunch of tubiflex worms. Even though they're not that harmful, I'm not cleaning that up. And aren't these things normally found in sewage systems, so what are they doing there? I'm guessing that sound came from that UFO. And I'm guessing that's a UFO because I don't see any wings and I don't hear jet engines.
I want to talk about Project Sunstreak because I thought it was fake until I went on the CIA.gov and found it. And I was like, what am I looking at? On December 5th, 1988, this one man was to find the Ark of the Covenant. And what he saw was bone chilling. And I have the document right here.
Directly from .gov.
This is what he said about the Ark of the Covenant. Target is in a container and is decorated with seraphims. Target is located somewhere in the Middle East as the language spoken by individuals seem to be Arabic. The target is hidden underground. It has something to do with ceremony, memory, and the resurrection.
What?
There is an aspect of spirituality, lessons, and historical knowledge far beyond what we know. The target is protected by entities.
What?
This container cannot be opened until the time is deemed correct. Individuals opening the container by prying or striking are destroyed by the container's protectors through the use of a power unknown to us. That is a CIA document.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard, dude. Entities?
It's protected by entities.
You're saying that this person acquired this knowledge through using one of those, like basically like beaming a visual?
Psychoenergetics is what it's called. Remote viewing, the ability to describe remote areas, ability to influence physical or biological systems via undefined physical mechanisms.
It's Stranger Things for real.
That's insane.
I hate that. But these were actual programs the CIA was running. It's not like
for years
they learned about it and they're just putting it in there for archive purposes. Like they were doing this. They were the ones running it.
The conspiracy is that the CIA went and apprehended the Ark of the Covenant.
That's a crazy story, dude.
What in there? I'm recording it. What the hell is that? What in there? I'm recording it. What the hell is that?
I'll be honest, I don't know if this is real or AI. That is wild though. What can cause a blue streak like that?
Something I think the government hid from us that they're gonna let us know back in the future is that they did something, whether it was on purpose or by accident, that caused all these Mandela effects.
The Mandela effects is crazy. There ain't no way I remember something my whole life and then it's not.
It's not real.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember the freaking Boots popsicle from the ice cream truck?
Yeah, yeah.
There was no Boots popsicle.
Wait,
the image in your
no,
mind.
yes, it was.
I'm telling you, bro. That was probably the Sonic one.
No, I ate the Boots one.
I remember it too, but yo, I'm telling you, they did something. I don't know what they did. Look, bro, I have a new Mandela that's gonna blow your mind, bro. Where did they teach us our heart was located?
In the left side.
The left side, right? Like that's why when we do the Pledge of Allegiance, we put our hand on our heart. The heart is not on your left side.
Where is it?
It's in the middle of your chest.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro. Look it up.
No, it's what the. Since when?
Hey, bro.
Even the president that died recently, Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
And Ben died, bro.
No, I don't think so.
I remember reading an article, bro. He died at 98, bro. I remember him dying at 98.
Really?
And then now he just died at 100. I'm not tripping, bro. I remember Jimmy Carter dying at 98 years old, bro.
I've said it once, I'm gonna say it again. These companies are gaslighting us. They're trying to make you feel crazy. And don't let it happen. If you saw that monocle on the Monopoly dude, it was there. If you saw the cornucopia on the Fruit of the Loom logo, it was there. And if you saw how the Fruit Loop was spelled with the OO instead of the UI, it was there. So I don't want to hear it.
He's fucking gone AFK. Whoever the f controlling him. Need to fucking nip that in bud sharpish, mate. What the f? I'm not home, I'm waiting. You can do, bro. I don't want to listen. What the f? How many people just don't give a f? It's typical, isn't it? What is he doing? I bet he does that every day. I really see the logic in it. Can't pause there, buddy. It's paused in the middle of the road, man. What the f is going on there?
He is frozen in the Matrix. I'll be honest though, I can't tell if that's a real person or a mannequin. I don't know. I just know if I saw that from a distance, that's pretty disturbing. All right, guys, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.